Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren. I'm just here to update you guys a little bit with how my journey's been going. Not necessarily the lock journey, but just more so the personal journey. Um, I want to talk about the ugly stage that a lot of women feel like they go through right now. I'm 3 weeks in, and I guess technically I'm still in that ugly stage. I'm gonna be in that stage for a while. And I feel like this is the stage where a lot of women get discouraged and sometimes they end up combing out their locks, or not even just women, men and women, because obviously everybody goes on this lock journey. But this is the stage where a lot of people get discouraged and might want to comb their locks out, or they just feel like everybody's looking at them like, what are you doing with your hair? Your hair used to be so beautiful. What are you doing with your hair? And I know nobody's necessarily said anything to me, but I'm a barber. I cut hair, so I know a lot of my clients are kind of looking at me like you've had a wrap on your head, or you just haven't been looking like we're used to seeing you look. And sometimes it is a little bit like, man, I do wish that I could do a different hairstyle or do something to spruce myself up. But you've got to just find that confidence within you. And you have to know that your hair might not be where you want it to look today, but it is going to get there. I've had days myself where I've woke up and just didn't even want to get cute, or, I've been wearing a lot of just leggings and hoodies. And just because in my own mind, I just felt like I just didn't feel like I was cute enough to wear something cuter, do myself up, and that's crazy to feel that way, especially considering that my fiance tells me how beautiful I am every day, and he's just so happy for me to be on this journey with him. So it's crazy that you would still find yourself feeling insecure sometimes, but I'm just gonna be honest. Some days I do, but you just have beauty comes from within. And if you wake up and you feel like your hair is busted and you look a mess and you don't know how to put yourself together, then everybody else is going to feel the same way when they look at you. But if you wake up, like today, I woke up and I said, I don't care. I did my hair in my little space buns. I said, I'm not covering my locks up today. I, I'm not. So I just put my little space buns on, put my hoops on, put a cute dress on, and I feel good. I feel great. I feel like this is how I should be doing it every single day. But I'm not perfect. I'm only human, and I'm just here to be an open book with you guys and let you know. Of course, I love my locks, and I'm never combing them out. But I do have my days where it's hard to just feel that, especially when you see other women walking around with their hair loose and swinging. And I'm like, man, that was just me a few weeks ago, but I decided to do these locks. But I know why I did these locks. And people might look at you crazy now, like, oh, your hair is not cute. Why'd you do that to your hair? But I promise you, in some time, whether it be 6 months, whether it be a year, however long it takes for your hair to get where it needs to be, people will eventually look at your hair and say, wow, I see why she was doing that. And that's the thing with locks and just natural hair in general. A lot of people, all types of people, black, white, all types of people do not appreciate natural hair until it's actually grown out and they can see the process. It's the same for women who go from relaxed to natural, and say you did the big chop and all of a sudden all your friends are looking at you like, why'd you do the big chop? You, why do you want this little fro? But then, and they see you in another year and a half, and all of a sudden they're like, man, your hair is bomb. Same with locks. People, when you first start locking your hair, they just don't get it, especially if it's short. Especially if you started with short hair and you got, little locks around your heads. A lot of people don't even understand why you would do something like that. But as soon as those locks are down your back, those same people have so much good to say. It's crazy. And that's why it's a journey, and it's not a journey for other people to understand. It's a journey that only you can understand within yourself, and you just have to remain confident and sure of yourself, even on those days where you're not so sure of yourself. Even on those days where you woke up and you wanted to look cute, but you just looked at your hair and your hair is just frizzy for no reason. It's just frizzy and crazy. Accept it. You've got to accept it. If you want to put on a scarf, put on a scarf. I do that a lot of times if I'm just not feeling it. I'll put on a scarf, or I still don't walk out the house unless I'm just running errands and doing some stuff and don't have anybody to see. If I have somebody to see, I still don't wear my hair down. And that's a fault within myself. But you at least need to acknowledge what you're doing and how you could be hindering this journey for you because you're just too worried about what other people think. So I'm getting to that point. I am. Like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and act like every day is just rainbows and sunshines, because it's not. Especially when you know people are questioning your decision. Like, I know the ladies I work with, they see me coming in every day with a wrap on my head or my hair in a ponytail, and they're like, I know they're wondering, what is she doing with her hair? But they will see soon enough. People will see soon enough. And it's right now, it's not even something that I care to just explain to everybody, because right now, if people were to ask me what am I doing with my hair and I'm telling them I'm locking, the majority of them are going to say, why are you doing that? And that's not the type of energy that I need right now. I don't. So just try and love yourself no matter what your locks are doing on that day, no matter what stage they're in, because it's you. This is you. And, you know, our hair defines so much of us. We, as women, black women, we don't leave the house if our hair ain't right. That's just the mindset we've been taught for so long. Our hair means so much, and my hair does mean a lot to me. You know, it's not something that defines me as you know, if your hair is a mess, you're a mess. But for me, these locks are they're a part of me, and so yeah, it does mean something to me. But I can sit back and be patient and let them do what they need to do to fully blossom. And I encourage everybody who's in this stage, because I know I watch lock videos all day and I see women whose locks are just so beautiful, and I start to get impatient in my head, and I'm like, why can't I get there? But I've done this with my natural hair journey. When I big chopped and cut all my relaxed hair off, and I remember it's the same. I was on YouTube all the time looking at so many different women, and just, you know, can't wait for my hair to get there. And my hair finally got there. So it will happen. Your hair will grow. Your hair will lock. You just have to be patient. And don't compare your journey to other people. That's something I'm still telling myself to this day, is do not compare your journey to other people, because it's only gonna it's gonna just keep your brain moving, thinking, man, am I doing something wrong? And you're going to keep wanting to redo things. Like, I did a retwist probably not even a week ago. I think it was last Monday I did a retwist, because I was just watching so many videos and I was just seeing too many people doing retwists, even though I told myself that I was not going to retwist unless I absolutely had to. And I did feel like the retwist was a good idea because I was getting a lot of frizz. But after I did the retwist and I saw how like skinny my locks were looking again, I was like, no, I should have just sucked up the frizz, just got in and separated them, and not even done a retwist, because you really don't even have to. You just, at least I didn't have to. I was just, again, overthinking the situation because I was comparing my hair to too many other women's that I was seeing, and like, oh, well, she did a retwist, and you can't do that. And so, yeah, I don't plan to do a retwist again, because I did kind of regret it afterwards. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you all today to just stick with it. You know, if you're in the same position as me, you're a newbie in the game. I only got 3 weeks under my belt, and it you can get impatient. You can feel down. You can feel like, what am I doing? But you have to have that confidence within yourself, because if you feel cute, then you will be cute. Like today, I feel cute. And damn it, I'ma own it. And I hope to have this confidence every single day of my journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I hope this video helps somebody else. If anybody was feeling like they were ready to comb their locks out, or they just didn't know how they were going to get through it, sure, I would rather have a big fro some days, but that defeats the purpose of the journey, and you got to love every part of it. You have to love every part. So that's all that I have to say for today. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all those wonderful mothers out there. Not too big into holidays. I feel like you should appreciate mothers year round, but this is your day. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and somebody is doing something special for you. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.